Moving on. Now we got a game that we're really excited for now that this team is ranked. We have Nebraska versus number 22 Colorado at 12 p.m. This game is happening in Boulder. It's their season opener against Nebraska. And wow, was Isaac wrong last week? What a clown. What a clown. Saying Dion was all false hype. Get out of here, boy. 505 yards from the quarterback. Boy, it's good. Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter. Seriously, man, start watching Prime Time. They said that he was building Colorado the wrong way, but he showed them and he showed out. Colorado, obviously, like we mentioned earlier, upsets TCU on the road. And that was Deion Sanders' first game after going 1-11 last year. Travis and Hunter and Shadur Sanders. That's your answer. Nebraska coming off a heartbreaking loss to Minnesota in their season opener. So they're wanting to get the train rolling, and they're wanting to win. ESPN FPI is Nebraska 59. Spread is Colorado by 3. This is once again where we have one of those different ESPN and spread. ESPN sees Nebraska as the stronger team. Vegas sees Colorado. Joey's picking first. Joey, who you got?
As a Panthers fan, I have some bad experience with a man named Matt Rule, who somehow got hired nearly immediately after being fired as the Carolina Panthers head coach. He is now coaching at Nebraska. And let me tell you something. That Minnesota game, yeah, it's heartbreaking. They lost in a very close margin. But let me tell you something. That entire game, I kept laughing to myself and saying, yep, that's Matt Rule for you. That's Matt Rule. Not much scoring, but a decent bit of defense until when it counts. So I'm going to go ahead and say Colorado is just going to, kind of run all over him. I think that they have too many weapons, Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders. That run game is really strong, but I didn't realize that, that QB has an arm, dude, and, I think they're going to show out against Nebraska.
I think one person you're missing there is Dylan Edwards at running back. You did mention the running back, but I wanted to say his name. What a guy. I picked him up in fantasy, and I feel bad for anybody who has to play me the rest of the season. By the way, we're not sponsored, but we do play fantasy on Fantrax. We love the app, and if you're looking for a place to play college fantasy football, we think it's great. I'm just gonna make it easy on you guys. I got Colorado, and I got Colorado by 17. I think that Nebraska is gonna get blown out of the water if they were able to do that against TCU. And look, TCU may not have been the best team, but if Colorado was able to do that to the TCU on the road, I'm really excited to see what Colorado can do against an unranked team at home.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Mason. The fact that this game is at Colorado is going to be great. The fan base is behind him, the same fan base we just talked about who raised over $20 million in the matter of a few days for Dion. It's going to be a really good game for Colorado. Again, Matt Rule, he is a 7-win college coach at best, and I'm being generous. He can win. He can make bowl games. It might be the Cheez-It Bowl, but there's not much to be said about this game. I think Colorado wins big. I would say 2 touchdowns minimum, probably 17 or 21. Matt Rule and the Cornhuskers, they're going to get huskied.
It's just crazy to see that Matt Rule was one of the greatest college football head coaches at Baylor, went on to coach the NFL, was absolutely horrible, ruined the team, in fact, and then came back to college and is running the same kind of system that he did in the NFL that didn't work out. So, yeah, I don't know.
I would argue Dave Tepper ruined the Panthers, but that's a story for another day.
It's more of a 50-50 job there.
If you guys didn't know, Isaac and Joey are both Panthers fans. TBD NFL no longer exists. We're sorry, but go check out some content elsewhere. I can't decide what I am. I think I'm going to be a Philadelphia Bulldogs fan this year. Falcons suck. It is what it is.